Hey everybody, another meal break confession. Um, I'm eating a miniature lunch, dinner, whatever it is. The way my day plays out this particular day is a 10.5 hour day, and kind of falls right there with lunch and dinner. So my dinner is consisting of a pack of whole grain cheddar cheese nabs. Um, I might do some of this trail mix I got, maybe this, and maybe some applesauce. Maybe. We'll see if I eat all that. Earlier, I was going to eat a yogurt with my lunch, which was actually a nice TV dinner, I think. Some type of chicken pesto something. Anyway, it's one of those TV dinners. And a frozen dinner, for those of you who don't have any idea what a TV dinner is. I still like to call them TV dinners. Now, I want to talk very briefly about I want to talk about politics. You're like, oh my God, he's talking about politics. We're gonna fight. No, listen. I want to talk about politics for a minute, and also I think want to talk about going too far to the left or too far to the right. Now, and I'm missing something. I'm missing my drink. Jeez. Hold on a second. I gotta have something to drink, folks. Hold on. So this is what we're gonna do. Oh, kind of caught up here. So take my name tag off, just in case you're like, oh, I know where you work. Propel. I got this on clearance, really, really cheap. I may have already mentioned that to you. It's one benefit of the job I have is being able to catch some good clearance deals. It helps me out tremendously. So politics. Got into a conversation with a coworker earlier about it. Politics and going left and right. So we pay our representatives through our taxes, and we elect these representatives and these basically public officials. We elect them and we pay them with our taxes to do a job. And the job, this is my opinion, okay? So, just follow me. And maybe some of you will take on to this, maybe you won't. I hope you do, because I feel like I'm right, okay? We pay them to make decisions, make laws, and do things to keep our government running fluently, running well, running smoothly. And not only that, but to do things for the common good of the common person. What is best for everyone as a whole? Not injecting our biases and who we feel deserves this, that, and the third. But what decisions do we make for the betterment of everyone? Okay, no matter what your background, no matter what your race, no matter what culture you are, where you come from, if you're from another country or you're immigrating here, or whatever, any list of things that could create a bias. No matter who you are, what you are, where you come from, doing what is best for everyone. That is what I believe politics is. Now, or at least it should be. Okay? Now, somewhere along the way, and over time, and I mean, maybe it's just always been this way. I mean, go watch House of Cards. It's like, holy crap, It's become more so about power than helping people. And that's not good. So, look, Franklin Roosevelt, one of the things that really got me, it was during the Depression, I believe. I'm not sure if the war was here yet, World War II, but I think it was I don't know, I can't remember all the facts. I think it was a representative from the NAACP. Basically met with him and was urging him to sign, I think, an anti-lynching bill. He would not budge. He would not sign it. He did everything he could to stay non-involved. But he did do things for civil rights, and he did do things for the black community. However, he would not touch that. And here's why. The explanation he gave to this gentleman and to his wife, because Eleanor was pushing hard for this too. He said, if I sign that bill, we're going to lose the support of the South, which these representatives were racist. They were pro-lynching, and he had to find a way to still politic with them, to keep them on his side. He knew if he signed that bill, he would lose their support. And in losing their support, he would then not be able to pass legislation that was needed for the entire country, including African Americans. So one could argue, did it delay the civil rights movement some, or in the progression? Possibly. But at the time, was it the best decision because of the tools he had to work with? One could make an argument that it might have been, because what do? Do you choose, again, do you choose to do something for a group of people, or do you do something that is for all the people in your country? And for him, he said, unfortunately, I don't choose the tools I've been given to work with. And he was talking about these politicians from the South and from the North. And you've got all these different, and you can attest to it now, because guess what? Look at Congress, look at the Senate. They can't agree on anything. It's hard to get anything passed because they cannot do what is best for the common good of the people. Okay? Or they refuse to. Not that they can't, they refuse to. Now, I think I'm going to save left or right for later, because I'm running out of time and I got to have time to eat. So I guess my whole point is with politics, plain and simple. And like I said, I use that as an example. What is the lesser of the two evils? What do you do that affects the betterment of everyone? What are those hard decisions? You look at President Bush, George W., okay? When 9/11 happened, there were B-52 bombers in the air searching for these planes that had been hijacked. That was a very hard decision, but they were prepared to shoot those planes down with the people on board, because it was the better decision for the common good of everyone. That's a hard decision because you're still losing lives. But are you saving an entire city, for instance? Are you saving more people? What's the lesser of two evils? These are the hard decisions. So I say all this to say this, okay? Politics is tough. But I want to encourage those of you who are interested in politics. I don't know, I've thought about public service. I don't know if I'm cut out for it. I've talked to some public officials that are like, it's a bad idea, don't do it. A lot of people regret doing it. But for those of you who feel like you can handle it, those of you who feel like you can actually make a difference and do something for the common good of the people, I encourage you, please get involved. Please get involved. Take the risk. Do it. Okay? Because our country needs dependable politicians. We need people that are going to fight for everyone. We need people that are going to make sure things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. That the big issues are getting addressed. That should be happening. There shouldn't be all these standstills in Congress and the Senate and all this. We should be able to get stuff done in this country. We're supposed to be the most powerful country on earth, and what are we doing? Anyway, those are my thoughts. It's a little scattered, but hopefully it makes sense. Get involved, folks. Do something. Do something for the common good of everyone, which is what politicians are paid to do.